Because, like, I'm over the other side of the map.
Yeah. Yeah. Looks like they're all joining the server.
Frag Executors have won 2-0 over Fear Factory, so Frag Executors will be in the final. Cheering
So
on
is there a
WinFakt.
third place consolation type match for this?
Not as far as I know. I didn't see it anywhere. Oh no, actually there might be. I'll check, there might be.
Because it would make sense for the Fear Factory to play the loser of this match, I guess. Sorry guys, not much to talk about all the time when it takes them forever to start a match. Let's just say, what side do you think WinFakt needs to win big on for this match to go in their favor?
I think they need it to start on Terra's side. They need to get at least 6 rounds. If they can do that, then they put Navi in the situation that I described before, that they were in against Mousespots twice, that they were in against Fnatic. If you can put Navi in that situation, then you actually give Navi a chance to help you beat them by, like, breaking down a bit mentally.
Yeah, I think 6 is definitely the minimum rounds they want. Like, 5 wouldn't be the worst ever if they won pistol, but they have to, like, win that T-pistol then, or the CT pistol. Like, they must win.
Well,
that.
plus you can't ever take a pistol for granted when you're versus Mark Love and Edward.
Yeah.
And if they have, like, USPs or whatever.
Because I never really think a match is over if you got 5 rounds if you win a pistol, because you always make it pretty even, and then all you have to do is win gun rounds and then trade back and forth until you can kind of get the upper hand. I mean, obviously harder said than done. Or, yeah, easier said than done. I just butchered that quote. It's no problem, but... So hopefully this goes live pretty soon here. Everyone is running around.
This is definitely the most exciting map it could have been, though. I mean, this is a good example of a series where I just want to make this point quickly that I'm pretty sure there was probably at least one custom map that could have unluckily been drawn as one of the maps, but that would have actually ruined the series to some degree. Whereas it's actually fun now we get to see 3 of the real maps, and now we're going to see a map where the best team isn't necessarily amazing on, and they do have some slight weaknesses, so there's actually a chance still for WinFakt to win. I have to say, overall, WinFakt, the level they've brought is much higher than I thought they'd bring. Like, now I wonder why they weren't able to play to this level versus other teams.
Yeah, I definitely think they underperformed in China for sure. I don't know, maybe they feel more at home in Europe. This is a more natural setting for them. I don't know. I don't know how. I don't think the other players on that team are that experienced in international travel. Could have played a part in it, but
if you can do this to Navi, then you should have beaten Fnatic, in my opinion. Although, in the way the actual game played, Fnatic were convincingly better than WinFakt, so in terms of matchups, maybe it doesn't work like that. But, see, that's the thing. I think WinFakt aren't consistently the player of that group, the team of that group who can be, like, the best of the Dark Horse group. I think it's probably between Mouse and Fnatic for that spot. I think instead, WinFakt's going to be battling with, like, DTS, Moscow 5, and X's.
Alright, so it's live here on the pistol round. Edward's pushing straight out of B. Just picking down, actually gooshing them. There's the pistol he's known for. Oh, it's a huge burst by Lurpus right before he died.
But there's still full health, well, until that happened.
That was... Oh, those were all really good. That was a really good recovery from them.
If Zeus actually went quiet now, they wouldn't know he was there, but he just runs the whole way.
Aslak can't get picked here. He needs to bait him up. He needs to, like, let...
I'll bait him up.
Yeah, they're playing this perfectly right now, I think. Yeah, that's good. At first that round looked really bad. Markelov killed the guy, or I mean Edward killed the guy, then hid, and Markelov killed the guy, and they were down to like a 3v5, but in the span of like 5 seconds, Edward got killed, and Lurpus had like 2 HP, and he just ran around the corner and one-bursted Markelov before he got killed. And if Lurpus never did that, Markelov probably would have got away to reposition, and the round wouldn't have ended up the way that it did for WinFakt. So that was a pretty crucial kill on Markelov, considering how low HP he had. Navi actually Deagle ecoing right now.
This is another thing that we didn't mention before, but I also think it's super important that WinFakt do get a bunch, like they at least get like 3 or 4 of their 6 rounds early on in the game. Because we saw as the half goes on, the Navi guys really get into a rhythm on the CT halves.
Yep. So WinFakt seems to be... They're about to walk straight into the stack, yeah, but Jigatus has a USP.
Boom. Desert Eagle.
That's one thing I actually have noticed about Zeus, is he always seems to be able to get those Deagle kills on this map, in particular. They're just running straight into the B stack.
Ooh.
Ooh, good trades, good kills. That could have turned out really bad for WinFakt. They actually had 3 guys with Deagles hidden in the site, and I guess that was the plan that Zeus probably wanted, was to stack at lane to look like they were doing some sort of a Deagle stack, and make them run back. And the pick allowed the fake to look convincing. It just... Navi kind of failed with the Deagles there on the site, I think. I wasn't watching them, but it seemed that way. So Navi obviously saving one more time. I'm assuming Starks is going to probably want to op again. He seemed like, when they played SK, it seemed like they didn't really want to buy if Starks couldn't op. So I think they really want that op at right mid for their CT to be as effective as they...
Zeus is just reading a few books in that library.
Yep. So 4 guys actually sacked by the jungle area, but they're going towards B, or WinFakt's going towards B.
So this is one of these scenarios where I've always thought people, when they stack, overcommit to it. Like if you don't see the team when it's under a minute, you should probably start going to the other side. Like why, if they know that you're an eco, are they just going to take forever and then go in the last 30 seconds?
Yeah.
It's probably not going to happen, is it? The problem is people are so into just thinking about their own shot. Like if he steps out, I have to headshot him instantly. I think they just let the clock run down too much.
What are you eating?
Just a flapjack.
Nice. So
I'm actually super hungry.
Yeah, I'm pretty hungry too. I think WinFakt's doing a really good job on not losing many guns during these ecos, so even if Navi wins 1 or 2 rounds in a row, they're still going to be able to buy. Oh,
ooh,
well.
Zeus does manage to kill 2 though. Woohoo!
Well, I take back what I just said.
Holla at your boy!
Now that's... I mean, WinFakt should still be able to buy the... if they
Listen,
lose this
Sempis,
round, but...
my boy might not be the smartest, but he knows how to shoot that gun.
He knows how to just charge. Hold W.
You don't need a degree for Smith & Wesson, buddy. Zeus is actually in a good position to just rape the guys when they come out of Crack House here, but he's going to flash. So will they see it? Yep. Now he's having to put his flash onto the balcony. Starix drops into the mortal
huge kill
pit.
by Lurpus.
Marklov's
Zeus
still
failed a
over
bit
the
there.
other side. Now they're going to save. Nope, now Markov comes back. He thought they were going to save, but then Starix got that kill.
Nice
and
kill
then
by Aslak.
Markov got owned.
Yeah, they got Starks trapped over here. And like I said, like Starks, he used to be really good with that op at right mid, but even when he played SK, he hasn't looked as sharp as he used to be with it. Maybe he's not used to playing that spot as much anymore, but...
I think he's better actually when he pulls over towards, not actually in the library, but that library corner where you can look at like both like you can look at the straight angle, and then you can look at the diagonal angle, and then look also at the one where they come out the balcony.
Yeah.
Especially, like I say, I think he's better at longer range when he's not actually the one that's being engaged. So he's just taking free shots onto the guys who are fighting versus like Edward and
he has that
else,
really
Zeus, etc.
that really steady aim where if you give him like a little bit longer than most people need, he'll never miss.
I mean, it's like a factor of people who do fire quicker, because if they fire quicker and you're actually fighting them, then they fire even faster, and then they're more likely to miss. Whereas if they take a bit of time, then they just like steadily get it on.
By the way, Navi actually bought here.
And there's a kill by Sarix.
The important thing to remember is that the reason they can buy here is because Zeus killed like 3 people.
And here we go, it's going to be a push out of the balcony. So Senya has to go monstrous.
Yes, Senya should.
Because Edward actually can't look over there, he has to look towards Krakow's.
Nice kill by Gigatus. Oh, huge
2
kills
big kills
by
from Zeus. 2 guys in pit though. They're going to head towards him. Starix is coming library.
Zeus actually ran
still
all
not
the way
down.
away. Zeus is going towards the
Starix
halls.
is just going to watch that corner. Markelov pushing around behind. They're actually in a good position here if they just hurry up. Like if Markelov...
Nice shot by Gigatus.
Well, maybe not now. If Markelov books it, maybe they can do it. Thing is, Lupus is in a good position to kill him in the back if he goes to the guys in pit. Starix is in a good position to get Lupus up. He looks left. Oh! Nicely done. They actually were both attacking him at the same time, so even if Starix didn't hit the shot, Markelov probably kills him.
Yeah, he probably would have got spammed right after.
Now that's a big momentum breaker. And they saved the orb.
Yeah, so right here, WinFakt can still obviously buy.
And they have really good spawns.
So I think
almost the best spawns you can get in the game. Zeus has done that push up again.
Yeah, the same thing he
and
did
there's no one else
SK.
behind him, so if he just looks up the middle, well, he dies anyway. Now
They're
Starix
actually
actually gets
down
spotted
B.
in... Yeah, they're coming lane and balcony. Oh, nice shot. Lepus must be raging after that. And then both guys are still in there.
We kind of got them pinched in holes right now.
Yeah, this is a very good position for Na'Vi. I mean, they could win
Edward
this,
should
like,
get a kill
only
right
losing
here.
one guy.
Yeah.
Yep, they don't lose anything.
Well,
See, that's
Zeus,
that's what I mean. That's a huge swing round, the one they won before. Because
Yeah.
now when they run off like 5 to 6 rounds, suddenly they like have the hammerlock on the game again.
Yeah, now...
Whereas when you were 4-0 down, you could have been worried that like if we start trading, then we're going to be in a bad position at the end of the half.
Yeah, that it still stems down from Zeus getting all those kills on that eco round. He got 3 kills and they got 3 AKs, so they didn't even have to like save again on the next gun round. They all had so much money, they just 4-spot.
Right, since it's an eco now, what do you think the best strategy in terms of what you've seen for WinFakt to do on Terrace side is on this map?
Honestly, if they could keep the B guys' attention over there and hit A, I think A's been looking a little bit weak when they do the lane halls executes, because Starks hasn't really been hitting those off shots. He's been preoccupied looking at the lane side or the jungle side. Markelov just unleashing the 30 bullet spray. Alright, so this is WinFakt's time to get themselves back in the game. They're going to have to win like 2 rounds in a row here. You can't go 1 for 1 right now if you're WinFakt. Not if you want a big half at least. Gonna actually nade up B. Zeus is just playing so aggressive in that middle area. Just running all the way down. Basic is gonna come around here, gets the kill on Zeus. Starks is playing super aggressive there in the middle. I don't really know why people like Zeus ask for HP when the round is live. Because, like, why would anyone ever tell you? There's just a disadvantage, just tell your teammates.
Some people do it.